All right, good morning, Hastings. Let's get you set for your Monday, March 23rd with a look at your weather and a quick trip back in time. We'll cover exactly what you need to know to get your day started right.
And we're kicking things off with a little bit of local wisdom that honestly just nails it for today. Gloves now, sunglasses later. It's kind of perfect, right? It really tells you everything about the two very different halves of our day.
Okay, so let's talk about that gloves part first. If you stepped outside at all this morning, well, you know exactly what we're talking about. So on the thermometer, we saw an official 29 degrees early on under some pretty fair skies. And yeah, that's cold. But believe it or not, that number wasn't even telling the full story. Nope, because when you factored in that wind chill, it actually felt a lot more like 22 degrees out there. Definitely a brisk and chilly start to the week, for sure. But hey, don't let that morning bite fool you or get you down. This is one of those days that really transforms. So let's look at the full plan and see how this all builds into a much, much friendlier afternoon. And this really is the story of the day, isn't it? It's got this complete split personality. We are leaving that cold, crisp morning behind and heading straight into what looks to be a genuinely pleasant afternoon with lots of sunshine and just a light breeze. And get a load of this warm-up. We're going to climb all the way to a high of around 46 degrees. The wind, it's going to stay nice and calm, eventually turning into just a gentle 5-mile-per-hour breeze coming from the south. And best of all, we stay dry all day long. Now, there is a slight chance of a few sprinkles late tonight, but nothing that's going to mess with your daytime plans at all. So what does this all mean for getting dressed? Well, layers are your absolute best friend today. You'll want that jacket for the morning for sure, but you'll be happy to have something lighter on underneath for that mild afternoon. Honestly, it is shaping up to be a fantastic day to get out for a walk downtown or maybe down by the river. All right, let's switch gears a little bit. We've talked about a day of changing weather. Now let's look back at a date of changing history. What exactly happened on March 23rd in years past? Well, way back in 1775, this is the day Patrick Henry delivered that incredible "Give me liberty or give me death" speech. Pretty big deal. Then let's fast forward to 1857. That's when Fannie Farmer was born. If you've ever followed a recipe with exact measurements, you've got her to thank. And then a little closer to home for us. On this very day in 1880, a brand new pedestrian bridge connecting Fort Snelling to St. Paul was officially completed. And that last one, that just feels so fitting for us here in Hastings, doesn't it? It just goes to show Minnesota has been serious about its bridges for a long, long time. And that's something we certainly understand here in a town with such an iconic bridge of our own. Okay, so let's bring all this together. The chilly start, the sunny afternoon, these cool historical connections. What's the real story for your Monday?
When you really boil it all down, what's the one simple, actionable idea for the day ahead?
It's simple. This is a solid get outside if you can day. That afternoon warm-up is a welcome change of pace, and you should absolutely take advantage of it if you get the chance. So here is our final thought for you. Go enjoy that milder afternoon. Of course, always a good idea to check the official forecasts if your plans happen to change. And hey, if this little briefing helped you out, maybe share it with a neighbor. Have a fantastic Monday, Hastings.